Look, if your ROAS is not exactly where you want it to be, there could be many reasons, but too many advertisers waste time and money testing ad formats that simply do not work. But what if I took those one ad format that will dominate in 2025? Now, why should you listen to me? If you're new to the channel, you know who I am, and my name is Justin, and I'm the founder at pitadvertising.com, where we help businesses implement scalable ad engines and grow e-com and info businesses to multi-seven figures with paid ads. With that being said, we've profitably generated well over $30 million in client revenue in the last few years, and that said, let's get straight into today's video. And so this format actually is a messaging format. It is the way by which you will create the messaging of the ad first, and then I'll show you how you can adapt that, whether it be to a video or a photo ad, because both of them are based on the same core messaging format, which I'll get to with you in today's video. And so looking into that right here, this is what I call my research center. Every single ad creative that I ever build starts here first. Okay, this is where I gather all of my insights and research into my competitors, into my persona, into my own product. Perhaps I understand first this said market. But here's the thing, I don't just do research mindlessly. I do it with intention to find those core variables right here that I'm about to show you that form this ad format. Okay, I want to always find, I want to end up with a mass market desire, a core persona, a one single benefit to highlight in my ad, one awareness level, which is the positioning of my ad, one perhaps pattern or framework by which I will make a claim in my ad, how sophisticated my market is. And then from there, I can bundle these together and either turn that into a high converting video script or into a photo ad. So let's get straight into building one of those ads together. So what I'm going to first start doing is researching about the product in itself. So I'm going to try and gather as much information as I can on the said product. Yes, from my own business as an example, which would be Bloom in this case, but also from other competitors. I'm just going to copy the product name right here and go to Google and see who else can I find who's going to be selling something pretty similar online. All right, so now I got quite a few products opened up. In fact, I got two other competitors. I've got my own product. I've got this one listing from Amazon. I prioritized a listing that had tons of reviews because it's going to be easy for me to be able to scrape through those reviews. I've also got a listing here from another competitor, so Obvi in this case, okay? And when I want to build from there, so you're going to see it right here. I have my research center opened up. So what I want to do is I'm typically going to split that by functions. I'm going to have product, then I'm going to have, I'm just going to go reviews right here of competitors. All right, so I just built myself a very quick sheet right here to be able to guide me in this research process. So I'm going to start scraping some of our reviews, some of our competitor reviews, some of our own product benefits, and start filling out this sheet with you right here. So if I go to my reviews right there on our own side, I'm going to have a 54 reviews section and start to see, what are people saying about these said reviews. And I'm going to try and copy actually a few of them, which I feel have quite a lot said about them. Because look, here to say amazing or clumps up or whatever, I mean, it's not really going to help me out. I'd rather have someone who took the time to actually, say things here on this review. So let's just go with this one right here. All right, so I found a few reviews right here. Typically, the more reviews you have, the more statistical evidence you'll have on those. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to stop myself right here. So I have our reviews, and I'm going to start doing the same thing with other competitors. I'm going to go to Obvi as an example, go to their own reviews right there, and I'm going to start copying a few of these. And I'll do the same thing here with the reviews from Vital Proteins right there. All right, so now I just got done doing the same thing, looking into some of the reviews from both Obvi as well as the Amazon listing for Vital Proteins right here. And now what I have is kind of the goods, because I focus mainly on reviews that were positive. So I understand what people like about the product. Now I'm going to skip ahead a few steps right here, and I'll go to common problems also that people have had. So what I typically start doing is to spot common problems is I'll go on any of these websites. So let me go down to the reviews right here as an example, and I'll go to the 1-star to 3-star reviews, and I'll start noting some of those. And when I note some of those on my sheet right here, I'm then going to put all of those on Claude AI, which I use to then synthesize what are the actual problems that people bring up from here. So let's get into it right there. So as an example, this is going to be one here. So not as described. Cool. I'm going to copy this one, and I'll get back to you once I have a few more from here. All right, so now I got a bunch of negative reviews. I didn't just get them from the brand itself. I got a bunch also from Obvi and from the Amazon reviews that I found. And so I'll compile them right here. What I'm going to do is copy that, head now to Claude for the first time in this video, and I'm going to ask it something along the lines of, And so I just told Claude, here are many negative customer reviews of my own collagen powder product, as well as negative reviews of competitor products of mine. Please create a list of problems customers typically face with said product right here. And so what we have right there is the following. So if we kind of go down, the most critical issues are product solubility and mixing problems, lack of visible results, taste issues, and or return policy limitations. Okay. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go to the product performance issue, and I'm just going to copy the list that it just gave me right here. And then from there, go copy, go back to my sheet, and then paste in the common problems that people are facing with this said product. Now, some of the most complicated stuff we've already done. I mean, that's complicated. It's more time consuming than anything else. Now, if we get a product benefit, it's pretty simple. You want to go to your own product listing. In this case, I'm going to go to Bloom's right here, and I'm just going to start adding some of the benefits that people or that they're listing at least in their page right here. So what I'm going to go right there is, those would all be, let's just call them features, I guess, more than anything else, and not really a benefit, but nonetheless good for us to copy and put on our page. All right, now I went through Bloom's website. I started copying everything that I saw that could be led to either be a feature or a benefit. So something like this right here. Scroll down, talking about sustainability sourced, third-party tested, gluten-free. Same thing with Avi, alleviating joint pain, wrinkle depth reduction, efficient fat oxidation, so on and so forth. So all the benefits I could find from there. Same thing with the Amazon listing. So benefits that they had right here, and then kind of going up a little bit. That, it's neutral in flavor, easily soluble, so on and so forth. So copied all of those to my sheet right there. Now we're almost done with the research portion that we have from there, and we'll soon be able to get, again, everything that we've been looking for. So to finish up some of what I have right here, all I'm going to do is also going to be copying essentially what I found so far. So I'm going to copy our reviews, our competitor reviews, as well as our product benefits and all the research I have, and start asking Claude questions about what is left to fill, which is then going to help us also get this formatting right, where we're going to have all of our core ad variables ready to turn into either a video or a photo ad script/text. So let's get to it. Now, if I go back to Claude, what I gave it actually is our customer reviews. So I told them, hey, here are our own customer reviews that are positive, as well as my competitors. So I did do competitor reviews, which I pasted as a document, and our own reviews. And so it stored those right here and kind of summarized the information. I did the same thing when it comes to product features and benefits, which I asked it to kind of store them for future use. Now, I'm going to ask it essentially some other follow-up questions about this. So if I go back, what we still need to find out is what are the core wants of this audience, okay? What did they typically want on a day-to-day basis? What are repetitive words that they've used? What are other solutions that they've perhaps tried before? So let's get into something like this right here. Now I'm going to ask Claude, which Claude has some general knowledge based on our reviews. I also highly encouraged, if you want to further do some research, check out Perplexity AI, because with Perplexity AI and or with GPT, you can actually also scrape the web. And therefore, when you do so, you can actually unlock more information, such as information from Reddit threads, so on and so forth, that Claude simply wouldn't be able to get for you. So again, just throw in a caveat here if you want to deepen that said research. But then I'm going to ask Claude the following prompt. And so here's the prompt I gave Claude. Now, with all of the information I gave you on our product and audience, tell me, what are the audience's wants? What other solutions have they maybe tried before to fix the same problems that our product fixes? What are repetitive words or themes found in our reviews, both positive and negative? Any general idea of who our target persona might be? And so it gave us audience pain point and desires. Health concerns, so aesthetic improvements, hair strength and growth, nail durability, skin appearance and aging, weight management, looking younger, more vibrant. Physical discomfort, so it kind of put those into two categories right here: joint pain and stiffness, limited mobility, hormonal imbalances, digestive issues. Product experience priorities, usage convenience. So this is what our audience mainly wants. They want this to be convenient, to be easily dissoluble, to be pleasant with the taste or perhaps no taste at all, to integrate it seamlessly into one's daily routine. Now, value expectations also, they want something quick, that lasts long, that is of quality, and fair price to benefit ratio. Now, what if they maybe tried it before? Well, they've tried probably other collagen brands if they are either solution or already product aware. They've tried vitamin pills, protein supplements, dedicated pain relief products. They might have changed their diet. They might have did exercise or skincare before, hair care treatments, so on and so forth. What are common themes in our reviews or repetitive words that come back, which is something I asked AI to give me, which again, because you can see it's something I would want to have in my research. And so going back to this right here, well, the positive themes, Product performance, it blends well, easy to mix, no taste, trust this brand. Results, stronger nails, better skin, faster hair growth, feel better. Usage issues would actually be kind of an opposite, which is kind of funny. So it doesn't dissolve, which is funny because a lot of people say, well, it dissolves well. In the positive feedback, clumps out, bitter taste, hard to mix. So definitely the dissolving issue is part like if already there, if I'm thinking about highlighting something in the ad, I would highlight the fact that our product dissolves better than others. Results, concerns, no difference, no changes, etc. I also ask it, I dare to say, any general idea of who our target persona might be. So primary audience, life situation, behavioral patterns, key motivators, market implications, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now with all of this done, I'm starting to have enough information to start probing Claude to give me a general idea of the format of my ad, to give me again, what are all the core variables that will make up the formatting of this said ad. So let me ask Claude. Now, with all of this in mind, I gave Claude the following prompt. Help me create a core variables behind a Facebook ads formatting, which are the mass market desire. So the main what behind an ad's messaging frame is an I want to statement. The market awareness level, the how to position the messaging according to the 5 market awareness level of Eugene Schwartz, which if you don't know Eugene Schwartz, the legendary copywriter, wrote the book called Breakthrough Advertising, also Brilliance, Breakthrough, 2 amazing books, which I highly recommend you check out. And then so on and so forth. So then here's what we have. The what. I want to look and feel younger without making drastic lifestyle changes. Supporting evidence. Our reviews focus heavily on visible improvements, so on and so forth. Mass market or market awareness level, the how. Problem aware. Reasoning. Target audience knows they have aging-related issue. They've tried other solutions. Now, this is where I don't really agree with what it said right here, because it's like they're not fully aware of collagen's comprehensive benefits, still comparing different solutions and approaches. And so I'm like, well, that being said, here it's like they say they've tried other solutions, which is various supplements and vitamins. So it's like, here we could play with that. I mean, granted, there is going to be people in our audience and various awareness levels. There's always going to be unaware people, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware people in every single market. So that said right here, I guess what Claude is telling us is that we're going to assume that they tried other things than collagen before. So various supplements and vitamins, but we want them to switch to collagen for the first time. So it's not a bad positioning per se to go with that. Market sophistication or stage 3, so they need a new mechanism or technology that we are introducing on our side. Main product benefit to highlight. So what is the primary benefit we should highlight in our ad? So comprehensive anti-aging support with it. And in our target persona, who is this? It's a female, it's a proactive optimizer. 35 to 55, they're health conscious, middle to upper middle income. Now, with that being said, they want to prevent aging, perhaps. So that said, what I'm then going to ask Claude right here is to help me write an ad that would be problem aware. And so here's where I'm going to get an idea for the structure of this said ad. Again, you're going to see how to adapt those variables which make the formatting of my ad. I can adapt into then a static ad or a video ad. I'm going to show you how to do both right now. So internally, I have a list of problem-aware frameworks that I would want to use. And again, I wouldn't have been able to even come out with a formatting like this if I didn't have known previously that I needed to make a problem-aware ad. So what I'm going to do right here as an example is pick this here. So I'm going to pick this formatting and I'm going to tell Claude to use that to create me a cohesive 60-second Facebook ad script to be read by a physical UGC creator. And so here's the script that I got now from Claude. So I told it, I want you to write me a 60-second UGC Facebook ad script according to the below framework that fits all of the elements you found out in your previous message. Okay, so now right here, what's the hook? If you're like me, you probably noticed those little signs of aging creeping up. Brittle nails, dull skin, achy joints. Let's be honest, looking in the mirror isn't as fun as it used to be. I tried everything, expensive creams, vitamin pills, or trendy supplements. And now again, we're talking about the failed solutions they tried before. Even switched out my entire skincare routine. But juggling with different products was exhausting, expensive, and honestly, the results were disappointing. Now, introducing the new product, so on and so forth. And so we go from there. Okay, I could scroll down and show you the script, which is actually really not that bad. Overall, I mean, I could probably tweak a few things here, make it sound more human-like and genuine. But that said, this is a pretty good framework overall in formatting for a video ad based on the research that I just did. I could literally copy that, send that straight to a creator, have them shoot it, and we would be able to make an ad from there. Now, how do you turn that into a static? Well, one of the first things you'd want to do is you'd want to figure out like what type of static ad do you want to create from there. Okay, so now I know that I want to create a static ad. Well, I can find out inspiration about visually speaking, how will I want to arrange said static ad. So if I go with something like this here as an example, which I have here on my Atria board, Well, what I have at the top is a simple claim. So I could just go with a simple headline. Or what I could do is something like this here from Huel. So I have here not only a claim, but then I have right below 3 specific features. Same thing here with home, garden, and trend. I would have the claim at the top, so my hook or my concept headline. And then I have a few benefits and or features listed out right here. So as an example, if I decided this is my, perhaps my inspiration, so then what I could go is I could tell Claude to make me a concept headline, and also I can point out 3 core benefits that align with the ad as a whole, the concept that I'm trying to create right here. So let me get to it. With the help of Claude right here, I asked it again, write me a shorter hook headline that will be used at the top of a static Facebook ad to make alongside 3 core features and benefits to include. Messaging must still be aligned with their elements. Now, it gave me something good, but like way too long. Like you just wouldn't be able to fit that into a static ad. So I told it, hey, I need something way shorter. Hook needs to be less than 7 words. Features and benefit need to be less than 2 to 5 words each at most. And it gave me this. Headline it / the hook on top of the static ad, right? If I go back here, so it'd be something that you would have like this Huel ad that we have right now. Let me make this bigger so you actually know which ad I'm talking about. This specific ad is the one I am referring to. So you would have, instead of this is a meal, not a protein shake, you'd be able to have as an example, aging too fast, here's why. And then you'd be able to have right next to the collagen as an example, stronger hair plus nails, visible wrinkle reduction, maximum joint relief. And then when people click under, you could perhaps have like a landing page built to be fitting this problem-aware awareness level, which speaks briefly about how, aging happens when people lack collagen in their diet, and that they need to supplement that with something like the colostrum and collagen peptide as an example that Bloom Nutrition offers, which fits this because the headline here actually is framed almost like a like the negative of what the product does. Aging too fast, here's why. Well, this product actually kind of helps you reverse aging and perhaps slows down aging. So I could also ask Claude right now to switch the framing of the headline if I wanted to. But if not, again, I could also, as I said, build a landing page to fit that. And again, this would fit into a static ad. And therefore, what I'm telling you here is in this video is you got to understand the formatting of the messaging first. Once you have the variables which make up the format of your messaging, you can then easily ask something like Claude or Perplexity AI to help you create a variation of that. Would it be for a script to be read out loud as a video or UGC ad, or same thing when it comes to a very simple static ad, which both are fundamentally aligned on the core formatting of your ad concept. Now, you might know the #1 ad format for 2025, but as you know, it's not all there is to paid ads. With that being said, if you want to work with us and you're an e-commerce or info product business and you want us to take care of your Meta, TikTok, or Google ads, check out the first link in the description down below to book in a call with myself and the team at paidadvertising.com. Or if you want to work with me on a consulting basis, 1-to-1, and have me review your business, funnel, paid ads, so on and so forth, check out a second link down below to join our Ad Engine 101 consulting program. And after you do that, just make sure to check out this next video showing you how to get a better Facebook ad ROAS without touching your ads at all. Perhaps, do you think you already know what the strategy might be? Well, check it out now.